Hello there, guys. Welcome back to another one. And this today we are going to be doing the Premier League table prediction. Who I think is going to relegate and who I think is going to win, or can Arsenal actually defend their Premier League title? Arsenal is playing against Coventry, and we are full Coventry. Go Cov! But we are here for Premier League table prediction, and it's going to be a wild one. This one, I'm just giving it up my head, no preparation for it, just straight from my brain and what I think about all of these teams, their transfer window, what I've seen from their transfer window, and also what I actually do think about the teams in general. And this year in the Premier League, it's going to be a do or die affair in the sense that a lot of teams are actually going to be fighting for the relegations and a lot of teams are going to be fighting for that top. So it's going to be very tight, except for one team who I actually do think in a way, not really, but I'm just kind of ashamed to mention their name right now. Some of you who have been here for a very long time already know who the team I'm talking about, but let's just get into it, right? So no waste time because this Premier League is going to be long. Now, there are 20 teams, and the ones who have just come from relegation are All City, Ipswich, and from Championship, All City, Ipswich, and Coventry. And I think we should start from who is going to be 20th. I think it's going to be between Ipswich and All City. No disrespect to them. I just think like, yeah, Ipswich have done a lot of transfers this summer, but All City have not really been in the window, or their windows have not really been that outstanding in a way. So I think they will still have to go back and rebuild themselves again, and maybe next year they will come back again. Sorry, next. But for now, All City is going to be wired by a lot of people, and I don't see them. It's going to be a very difficult ride for them. So All City is going to remain there at 20. Ipswich, I probably think will also be there at 19, and then Coventry. Coventry is not going to relegate, guys. Um, who do I think is going to relegate? Brighton. It should be between Leeds and Nottingham Forest, but that's the thing between these teams, right? Leeds have been okay in the transfer window, but I said it's off my head, so we don't have to dull this thing. Leeds are going down. What they did to Chelsea last season, they have to pay for it. They have to get back. They have to go back to the championship for relegation. Um, no, Crystal Palace, who is going to be 17, 17, 17. Then we can begin to battle between Coventry, Nottingham Forest, and Crystal Palace. Now, don't get me wrong, Crystal Palace is a good team, but they've lost their manager, they've lost Gay, they've lost Lacroix, they've lost an attacker, and then they've lost a midfielder who was prior to them last season. So I think there's going to be a really tough battle for them this season. So I'm leaving Crystal Palace at 17. 16, Tottenham is not going to be at 16. Nottingham Forest. I'm not happy with putting Nottingham Forest here, but my Nigerian brothers are there and I love them so much. But the attack does not look like it's going to be fruitful this year. Also, their owner is what is the name of their owner again? This Greek guy. I forgot his name. He can literally switch up and begin to do anything. He can begin to think like, oh, he wants to win the Champions League, and then next time he's thinking he wants to win the Premier League, and the next time he's thinking he wants to do another thing, he wants to remain in half a mid-table something. Maranakis is his name. So Chris Nottingham Forest has to be there. Then Coventry is going to try, but if they don't finish 15, they're not going to relegation. They're probably going to be mid-table, like around 10, 11. The reason why I'm saying so is because the players they brought in is top. Taiwo Awoni from Nottingham Forest. They brought this entry from one different league. I know I can't just mention the name. It's something. It's Ghanaian, and I actually do like the guy, defensive midfielder. I've spoken about him on this channel. He's going to be one to watch for the future. I probably even see him going to Chelsea later in the future. Like probably Caicedo's replacement, because I think he's still like around 18 or 19 years old or something like that. So I think Yerenchi is going to be very vital for them. Although when I saw him play in their preseason, it looks really off it in the sense that it looks like he's not going to be so prepared for it. But I think with Frank Lampard's preparation and all of that for him, Frank Lampard knows the Premier League very well. And the advice Frank Lampard was a defender, sorry, not defender, was a midfielder also. With all the Frank Lampard tutoring to him, I think that's the star player that we have to watch for. Um, Newcastle next. Wait. I have to put Newcastle below Coventry. The reason why I'm saying so is because they've lost a lot of their players. Their midfield is dry. Tonali, Guimaraes, and one other guy, they've lost also. They're looking to lose a defender. Attackers have gone from Isak from previous season, and they are going to struggle. They've lost their manager also, Eddie Howe. And a lot of people, yes, complaining about Eddie Howe. I also did complain about Eddie Howe last season, and I don't really like him because you always have to get the better of Chelsea very well. Thank God he has gone now. So Chelsea have at least peace of mind now when we go to Tottenham home. So even though we were, sorry, Newcastle home, sorry, not Tottenham, Newcastle home, because we always have problem anytime we go to that Newcastle. I don't really understand the situation. But now he's gone, and the new manager they brought him is from Saudi, and then they've brought him one other midfielder also. I just think they will not be able to. They'll not be able to keep. They might fight for relegation. I'm sorry, Newcastle fans. I'm sorry because their fans are good, but they just seem to always get the better of Chelsea. But they might fight for relegation. We don't know. Now this is where Everton comes above Coventry. See the way Tottenham just rising. God, God, please don't let Tottenham finish above us. This. We have not got to Tottenham. Brentford, Sunderland, Fulham. Fulham has to go. Yes, Fulham has to go below Everton. Now, the reason why I'm putting Fulham there is because, yeah, they brought in Abeloa from Real Madrid, and then they brought in Gonzalo Garcia from Real Madrid also. They brought in another player from Real Madrid also. I think Real Madrid just gave Abeloa a send off. They said, okay, you are going to Fulham, don't worry, we're going to give you the players that you need for cheap prices. Then they gave it to them, Fulham. And the reason why I'm saying so is because I think Fulham will be able to keep it stable. They still have Iwobi there. They still have a lot of the players, midfielders and the defenders that were always there. And it will help them to just reimburse, bring these players into, give Gonzalo Garcia that firepower. He will be supplying Gonzalo Garcia if Iwobi is always on form. Not always. If he's always on good time and if he's on form, I love Iwobi so much. God. People don't know how much I love him. I used to pray for the days that if he came to Chelsea, I would love it so much. I never wanted. But it was an Arsenal boy. If Iwobi is on form and if their midfield is on form, Kevin and the other guys, if they are on good form, wait, I think Kevin, they sold Kevin. I don't know. But if they are on good form, they'll be able to supply Gonzalo Garcia, and I think Gonzalo Garcia is going to start for them a lot. And then we'll see him. He's going to be an underdog this season for Fulham. Then who next? Sunderland has to get down here. Sunderland has to get down there. No. They'll finish. Okay, let's leave Everton and Sunderland like that. Tottenham, Brighton, Brentford, Brighton, Bournemouth. This is where there is big problem now because, okay, let's put Brentford here. Brentford as 10th. Brighton as 9th. Liverpool will have a tough season. I'm just seeing Liverpool having tough time this season. Like, it's going to be difficult, but they're a big team and they have like this Szoboszlai guy that is a shot spammer, him and Gravenberch. They will just shoot from anywhere, and if your goalkeeper is asleep, for sure they're winning that game. But their defensive line, people are really complaining about Araujo and Jesus, but I think Araujo is very good for them. Combining with Van Dijk, it's a very, very good signing for Liverpool. Araujo to Liverpool, very, very good signing. That experience together with Van Dijk, the ability, the pace also, the mentality, although mentality is something we can actually question Araujo for. But Van Dijk is someone that will instill it in him. And I think Araujo is going to be a very good starter for Liverpool. We're going to see him a lot of time this in the Premier League this season. And Barcelona is going to regret loaning him out to Liverpool. That's what I think. But Their defense is strong. I think it's solid, not strong, because they are going to play 3 games a season. Sorry, 3 games a week. And playing 3 games a week means you need to have backup defenders, that depth. And to be frank, yes, they do have the depth in Jeremy Jacket, who they are already getting hyped over. They're saying, oh, it's the next good thing, it's technically good. That's just a normal game from that is a normal game that nobody should be overhyped about. Just watch him the way he played against Como. It was normal. It's nothing to be so disembossed about Jeremy Jacquet. But they've decided to hype Jeremy Jacquet, and now it seems like it's going to be very good for them as backup or as depth. And then they also have this guy from that they bought last season, but he was injured throughout the whole season. I forgot. He's also a young player. Uh, I think he will also try to be able to hack it uh, as depth, probably in all of these Carabao Cup, FA Cup, or maybe lower league competitions like Leeds, Ipswich, Norwich City, all of that. Now we are getting to the big dogs: Brighton, Tottenham, Chelsea, Bournemouth. Bournemouth has to finish 8. I don't even know why I'm putting Bournemouth above all of these people, even after losing Andoni Raiola to Liverpool. Um, it's going to be a good sight to see. I just think Bournemouth is going to be firing still with their present manager. We should actually go and look at all the managers in the Premier League after this prediction, so that we all know all this that I'm doing. I'm literally for all of their names are just scrambling in my head. But we'll go and then we'll check all of them little by little. And then now, now, who is going to come seventh among all of this? Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Aston Villa, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham. Aston Villa has to drop. Aston Villa has to drop. The reason is because they've lost Konsa just now to Arsenal. And by the way, I feel Konsa is shit. Like, I don't rate him at all. And I'm sorry, Konsa, I love you personally. I love the way you are, the personality, you as a footballer and all of that. But as a player, bro, I don't think they are going to milk Arsenal's defense this season. Saliba is gone, bro. It's remaining only Gabriel. Bro, now you will see problem. You will see problem. Problem you will see. Well, they still have Incapi, they still have Calafiori, they still have Mosquera. That's very solid depth. To be frank, that is very, very solid depth. And maybe this is why I just say it. The Arsenal can actually defend the league. They can actually defend the league. So let's just leave Arsenal there, right? Let's just leave Arsenal there. What? I don't want it. I don't like. I can't. It's itching my body to even put them there. But maybe as the video continues, maybe I'll just change my mind because I can't live with that. Then who's going to be sixth? One thing I will never do is, even though I know I'm not getting ahead of myself, Chelsea is going to have some tough time. New manager, some new players who are probably going to have some tough time. But it's one game a league. Sorry, one game. I don't know what I'm saying. So I think it's going to be good, but also it can be the downfall. Because if you do think about it, Man United last season, they did finish third, but they had a lot of problem. They had a lot of problem and a lot of lock won matches. Like the last header from Maguire, I forgot against the team they played against. The last header for, I think, Delete. The last just viable shot, scuffed shot from this their attacker that is on injury now. Just from him. But let's just see. Man U. Go to Conference League and experience Conference League. Yes, you're in Champions League at the moment, but you will not get to the round of 16. Let's just make that certain. With the window that you guys have just had, you're not going past the round of 16. Even if you get to the round of 16, no, you are not going. You are not. Even if you bring in Baleba, you can't. The window that you guys needed to have had is like one where you'd have brought in Delap together to back Benjamin Sesko. You should have brought in, yes, you've brought in midfielders like Tielemans and Andre Santos, which I'm not fine with at the lowest means. But with all of that, you guys are not going anywhere. Like, yes, you are not. I'm sorry. You can't. Tottenham will finish above you, not above Chelsea though. Then we are going to see Liverpool here. Liverpool is going to go to Europa League. Top 4. Man City drops. And this is how I see it. Chelsea's second. If Chelsea does not win the league, we are coming second. And I'm not accepting anything less than second. Nothing less than 2. Because 4 seasons now. Like, we finished. I can't even remember. Because these fucking owners, we can't. We have to go to the Etihad, at least get 1 win and a draw. We have to go to the Emirates and get at least 1 win and maybe a draw. I don't want a loss against us now this season with what we've done. Bringing in Morgan Rogers. 1 win and a draw. Against Man U, 2 wins. Win the 2 games. They're shit, bro. They're shit. 2 wins against Liverpool. Liverpool, I can mind draw because we really have some season. But that season, we won them. So, another win and another draw. Now, if you compile all of these things together, 3 plus 4, that's 4, 6, 8, 6. That's 8 plus 6 is what? Do your maths. Don't be looking at me. 14. 14 plus 4, 18. And 18 plus another 6. That's 24. So, with just Arsenal, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Man U. 24 points. Good 24 points. 24 points and we are top of the league for sure. Against those teams, for sure. Tottenham is steady 6 points. That one is steady 6 points. So that one is out of it. We can even say 30. Just add at 30 points. So, like, I don't understand. We just need to do this shit. In fact, I'm putting us winning the league, bro. Arsenal is going to be second. Because if you can just do that, win and draw. They're easy things, bro. Who is Man City? Guardiola. Pep Guardiola has left. There's nothing there. Attack the ball. Attack their defenders. Their defenders are shit. Shoot against Donnarumma. Donnarumma is pure. And for Arsenal, you think you will defend the league? You think I'll put it as first? Since the last time Arsenal won the league, they could not defend it. And that is what I see again this year. They can't defend it. They won't defend it. And thank you for that plot switch, Daniel. Because yes, it was my passive that just did that. If you're thinking about what I did just now, it was the plot twist. I'm not going to let Arsenal win this league again. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to win against them in their home. And then, win against them in their own. And when they come to Stamford Bridge, they can draw and we still win. But we cannot draw. I don't accept the draw. We win. This is what I think the table is going to be. Tottenham, Chelsea 1, Arsenal 2, Tottenham, Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Brighton, Brentford, Everton, Sunderland, Fulham, Coventry, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace, Leeds, Ipswich, and Hull City. Thank you guys for watching. That is my Premier League positions for table standings for this coming 2026-2027 season. Please, if you've not watched my previous videos, I went into some details about the teams, the managers, the tactics of some of the teams that I just wanted to highlight this season. Man City, Arsenal, which I just dropped, Chelsea, and some other leagues from La Liga. Catch you guys in the next one. Probably when the league has started. When Arsenal loses against Frank Lampard's Coventry. Catch you guys in the next one. Up the Chelsea.